Hi students, this is Tanvi from Oliveboard and I welcome you all for PYQ topics series for your reasoning questions. So in this series, we are discussing all the previous year questions that came in your reasoning section of RBI Grade B Officer Examination. Okay, so in this question, in the question that we are going to discuss today, an example will be given and then you'll have to solve the 5 questions based on the given example. So before, you have to understand the whole example, how that example has been solved, and then you will be able to solve the next 5 questions based on the example. So before starting the session, we pledge for your success. Okay, so here is the question. Now, as you all can see that this is the question from the chapter of input output. So, input output question definitely comes in your exam. If you check all the previous year questions of your RBI Grade B Officer Examination, you are going to find question of input output in every previous exam. Also, one more thing, if question of input output is coming, it is not just for 1 mark, it is always of 5 marks. Okay, because they are going to give you a big example, like as you all can see, this is an example which has been solved, and then you'll have to understand how this input has been arranged or how this input has been solved. Only after that you will be able to solve the new input. Like you can see here, you have this new input that you have to solve, and the next coming 5 questions will be based on the solution of this input. Now this is the format of the question. Now first we are going to check how this input is getting solved. So see, this is your input. First we need to understand what is an input. Input means the unprocessed data. Okay. Then you have steps which represents the processing of input. Okay. And if he says that step number 5 is the last step of the above input, that means this is the output. Or we can say that this is the result. Just because this is the result, that's why this is the last step of the given input. So first what we do? First we always compare input with output, because output represents the result. So we are going to check that what result we want from this input. Okay. After that, we are going to check step number 1 to know how we are going to start the processing to come at that result. Okay. So step number 1 suggests that how you have to start the processing, and the last step suggests that what is the result of the given input. Okay, so just compare. So compare this input with the output first. Okay, so what we can see, numbers are changing, words are also changing. Okay, so what is the logic behind this change? So what I understand here, that this word is actually the jumbled form of the word against. So this against is getting is coming on the first element. This is the first element of the output. Okay. Next, here you have this word which can be arranged. Now this is the jumbled form of arrange. Okay. This is the second element of the output. Okay. Now which word this could be? Now if I see the input, this word could be effect. Okay, so this is the third one. Next is this. What this word could be? Now this is actually power, which is on number 4. And then we have this width, which is on number 5. Okay, so I have marked the numbering on every word. And what I can see, these are actually the dictionary order, or we can say ascending order. Okay, so the first word is against. Then you have arrange. So in alphabetical order, the first word which comes is actually against. Then in alphabetical order, next word is arrange. After A, next we have E, effect. After E, we have P, power. And after P, we have W, that is width. So this is the sequence of the words. So I'm just focusing on the words first. So what I can see about the arrangement of words here, that in this arrangement, what happens, like if against is written as double AIGNST. So this actually represents, so first is the combination of all the vowels in the word against. So what are the vowels in the word against? These are A and I. So all the vowels are written first and then all the alphabets are written. And what is their order? Order is ascending, like A, then I. And if I check all the consonants, so the consonants are also in the alphabetical order, G, N, S, T. Okay, so this is what we have to do, right? So I'm just checking the result. Okay, now same thing is happening with the word arrange. Okay, now we just know the numbers, right? Okay. So what is arrange? So see how this arrange is getting arranged. Now this is arrange. So here double AE means all the vowels are written in the starting in their alphabetical order, and then GNRR. Then all the consonants are written after vowels in their ascending order. Okay, next in this word effect I can see it is double E because these are just two vowels. So these are written in the starting, and then CFFT is the ascending order of all the consonants of the word effect. Okay, next in the word power, what is happening? EO, which is the alphabetical order of the vowels, and then PRW, which is the alphabetical order of the consonants in this word. Okay, next is IDHTW. So I is the only vowel in this word, and then all the consonants DHTW, they are written in the alphabetical order. Okay, so this is the sequence of the given input, right? So about words, what we understand, we need the alphabetical order of all the words, and within that word what we are doing, we are writing all the vowels first in their alphabetical order, and after that we are writing all the consonants in their alphabetical order. Okay, so I hope you have understood how these words are getting formed in step number 5. Okay, so now we are going to focus on the numbers. So now let's focus on the numbers. Okay, so here is your input and this is your last step. So now what I see in step number 5, that it is 11, 17, 19, 23 and 37. Although these numbers were not there in the input, okay, but the sequence of the numbers suggests the ascending order. So just check which is the smallest number in input. It is 7. So that means 7 becomes 11. Okay, then we have after 7 in ascending order, the next number that comes is 13. So here 13 becomes 17. Okay, next after 13 we have 16. So here 16 becomes 19. Okay, then we have 21. So 21 here becomes 23. And then we have 35. So here 35 becomes 37. Okay, so this is how we have understood how these numbers are changing. So if this is the pattern of the numbers, okay, so 7, if 7 becomes 11, then if 13 becomes 17, okay, 16 becomes 19, 21 becomes 23, okay, 35 becomes 37. Okay, so here we are adding 4. Here 13 to 17, again adding 4, 16 to 19, we are adding 3, 21 to 23, we are adding 2, and 35 to 37. What is happening? 35 to 37, we are adding 2. Okay, so this is what is happening here, right? I hope this is clear to you all. Okay, so now what we are going to do? Now we are just going to check out how we are starting the processing. Okay, how we are going to start the processing. So what I can relate here is, so let's see what is getting arranged in step number 1. So in step number 1, these two are getting arranged, that is against and 11. In step number 2, they are arranging arrange and 17. Okay, in step number 3, they are arranging effect and 19. In step number 4, they are arranging power and 23. And in step number 5, they are arranging width and 37. Now this is the arrangement. So how we got to know? Because if I compare step number 1 from the input, so all the elements of the input are just getting shifted but it was just two words, that is against and 11, which was coming in the starting. Now in step number 2, they are keeping this against and 11 on the same position as in step number 1, and also we can say till last step they are keeping against and 11 on its own position, and after against and 11 they are arranging arrange and 17, and after this arrange and 17 all the remaining elements, all the remaining unarranged elements are being shifted. Okay, now if I check step number 3rd, now here they have this effect and 19, so arrange will be on its own position till the last step. Now if in 3rd step I am arranging effected 19, so this will remain on the same position till the last step. Now if in step number 4 I am arranging par and 23, so this will remain on the same position till the last step, and width and 37, which is getting arranged in step number 5. Okay, so this is the whole example. Now you need to check the whole example very minutely. I hope this is clear. So what we are doing, I'm just going to sum up the whole explanation and then we are going to solve this input. Okay, so what is happening? Words are getting arranged in alphabetical order. Numbers are getting arranged in alphabetical order. So in your first step, you are adding 4. In your second step, you are adding 4. In your third step, you are adding 3. In your fourth step, you are adding 2. And in your step number 5, you are adding 2. So this is about the numbers. They are arranged in their ascending order. And this is how you have to increase the numbers while they will be arranged. Okay. And about words, so in the word, within the word, we are first going to write all the vowels in their alphabetical order, and then we are going to write all the consonants in their alphabetical order. So I hope you are clear with the example. Okay, so I hope you are clear that how this example has been solved. So now we are going to solve this input with the same pattern. Okay, now we have to solve this input. Okay, so let's write the first step. Okay, so what will be the first step here? So first I am going to arrange the smallest word and smallest number. So here alphabetically first word that would come is merchant and the number that would come will be 14. So if I arrange this merchant, I have two vowels in this word, that is A and E. So first, so I know that there will be 5 steps. Okay. Okay. So these are the 5 steps which will be here. So initially I have to arrange this merchant. So it will be A, first vowel, second vowel is E. And then let's write all the consonants. So it will be C, H, M, N, R, T. After that, on this number, we have to arrange this 14. So 14, we have to do plus 4. In the first step, you can see it is plus 4. So 14 plus 4 will be how much? 18. So I have just marked 2 words that have been arranged in first step, and all the remaining elements of the input will be written after this. So next we'll have this prince. So I'm just going to write the initial. Okay, I'm not going to write the whole word. Okay, because it will remain in the same sequence as in the input. So it will be prince, then 27, then 65, then tar, then 40, 33, ritual, and then safety. Okay, so I am just shifting all other. So in the second step, what will happen? This A, E, C, H, M, N, R, T will remain on its own position till 18. Okay, after this, what should be arranged? So if I see the numbers, next number that has to be arranged is 27, and next word that has to be arranged is prince. Okay, so these two words, these two elements have to be arranged here. So let's arrange the word first. So we have 2 vowels in the word prince. It is E and I. Okay, it is E and I. And then if I see the consonants, it will be C, N, P, R. And what is the number? After 14, it should be 27. Okay, on 27, I am going to add 4, which will become what? It will become 31. Okay, it will become 31. Right. So 27 will become 31, and here we have arranged these two, P and 27. I'm just going to mark this. So I'm going to write all the remaining elements now. So what will be the remaining elements? Let's check that. So the remaining elements are 65T, okay, 40, 33, R and S. Okay, so in your step number 1, you have arranged these two. Okay, in your step number 1, you have arranged these two, and in your step number 2, you have arranged these two elements. Okay, so now let's move on to step number 3. Okay, so in third step, first two will remain same, first two pairs will remain same, that is A, E, C, H, M, N, R, T, and then 18, then E, I, C, N, P, R, then 31, it will remain as it is. Okay, and next that we have to arrange, after P, it will be R, that is ritual, and the next number will be 33. Okay, so let's arrange this ritual. So in this word ritual, vowels are I, U, A. So it will be A, then I, then U. Okay, it will be A, then I, then U. And the consonants are R, T, L. So their sequence will be L, then R, and then T. And the number that has to be arranged here is which number? So the number here is actually 33. So what we are going to do in third step, if you can see in the third step, we were adding 3. So 31 will become 34. Okay, so 31 will become 34. I hope this is clear. Right? Okay, so now let's come on to the next question. Okay. Right, so it was not 31 actually, it was actually 33. Let me correct this. Okay, so here as we can see, the smallest number was 14, which become 18, and then it was 27. On adding this 4 on 27, it became 31. Okay, and next that we have to arrange after 27 is 33. So we are going to add what? 3 on 33, it will become 36. Okay, so this 33 has been arranged, and the word that has been arranged is what? It is ritual. So 33 and R have been arranged, and we are left with 65, T, 40, S. Okay, next fourth step, if I check, so it will remain same, A, E, C, H, M, N, R, T, then 18, then E, I, C, N, P, R, then 31, and then A, I, U, L, R, T. And the next word that has to be arranged here will be safety. Okay, it will be safety, and the next number will be 40. So if you remember, in the fourth step we were adding 2. Okay, so 40 will become 42. Okay, so let's solve this. Now if I solve the safety, it will be A, E, first vowels in their order. Okay, and then all the consonants, it will be F, then S, then T, then Y. And the number was 40. On adding 2 to 40, it will become 42. Okay, see, what is the problem in this question is it's going to take time, right? But you have to be very cool, you have to be very confident while solving this. But if you'll panic while solving the question of input output, there are chances that you can make a wrong solution. Okay, so be very confident when you're going to solve this, and that confidence comes from the practice. Okay, you have to practice lot of questions of input output so that you are confident while in your exam with this question of input output. Okay, so we have arranged this safety and 40, and we are left with just 65 and T. So now we are going to make last step, that is step number 5. So it will be A, E, C, H, M, N, R, T, 18, then E, I, C, N, P, R, 31. Next will be A, I, U, L, R, T. Okay, so I think I have not written the number in the fourth step. Yeah, I think here I have not written the number. Is it? Yes, here it should be 36. Okay, next after this it should be 36. Okay, and then A, E, F, S, T, Y, and the number is 42. and then these after getting arranged, so the word was tower, it will be E, then O, and the order of consonants will be R, T, W, and the number that we are left is 65, on which we are going to add 2, that is 67. Now this is the last step. So I hope this is clear to you all. Okay, this we arranged in third step. Okay, till here we arranged in third step. Now this got arranged in fourth step, and this was your last step. So I hope this is clear to you all. And now let's solve the questions. Now the first question is that how many elements are there between EI, C and PR, means the word prince, and 33 in step number 2. So let's check here in step number 2. Here I have this. Okay, so here I have this word, and other one is 30. What was it? 33. Yeah, so it is 33 here. So how many letters are there between these two? 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many elements are there? We have 4 elements between them, and hence the answer will be fourth option, that is 4. Okay, now he says this is merchant. This is the arranged form of the word merchant. Now merchant is related to safety in step number 1. How they are related? So in the first step, I can see this merchant is coming in the starting and this word safety is coming in the ending. Okay, so this is how they are arranged. Okay, next 18 is related to 65 in step number 4. So how 18 and 65 are arranged in step number 4? Okay, so here we have this 18 and here we have the 65. Okay, so the first combination represents the corner elements, second combination represents the second element from both the ends, and then the third combination we have to make with what? We have to make with 31 in step number 3rd. Okay, so in step number 3rd, here we have 31. Okay, so it is 1, 2, 3, 4. So from the ending, fourth one will be 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 65. And hence the answer here will be option number 3. Okay. So now the next question you have to solve. Which of the following element is second to the right of 36 in step number 5? Okay. So let's check your step number 5. Second to the right of 36. So this is your step number 5. Here you have 36 and this is your right end. So towards the right end, which is the second element. So I can see the second element towards the right of 36 is 42. And hence the answer here will be option number 4th, that is 42. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Okay, so now we have to solve the next question. Okay, so what is the sum of second element from the left end in step number 2? Fifth element from the right end in step number 4. Okay, second element in step number 2 you have to pick first. Okay, so let's see your solution. Second element from the left end, step number 2. So second element from the left end, step number 2 is 18. Okay, and then you have to pick, this is 18. Fifth element from the right end, step number 4. Fifth element from the right end, step number 4. So in step number 4, fifth element from the right is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 36. Okay, so it will be 36. So these two numbers are 18 and 36. Okay, so if I am going to add these two, so their sum will be how much? 54, which is there in option number 2, and hence your answer is second option. Okay, right. So the next question, how many elements are there between, this is the arranged form of the word prince, and other one is 65, which is I think unarranged, in step number 2 he is asking. So between prince and 65 in step number 2. So in step number 2, here you have this word prince, okay, and here you have 65. So between these two words, as I can see, it is just one, which is 31. Okay, so answer here will be option number 1, that is just one element. Okay, you can see this. In second step between prince and 65, it is 31. Okay, so answer here will be how many elements? That is just one element. So with this, we are done with the question of input output, but this was a very interesting question because actually if you see in your recent exams, this is the actual pattern of input output. You must be practicing questions, some must be outdated questions, okay, but this is the most latest question that can come in your RBI grade B examination. In the end, I would like to tell you all that you have to subscribe to our new regulatory YouTube channel if you have not subscribed yet. And also we have regulatory app for all the exams like RBI, SEBI, Nabard. So you can also download our app where all the quiz, all the PYQs are available and you can practice those questions. So with this, we are done with the session of PYQ topic series. Going to meet in the next session where we are going to discuss some other question. Thank you so much, students.